What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing today on this fine day, Wednesday? As I said in the chat, y'all, I'm a little tired today. I had to do a little bit of a drive today to retrieve one of our new vehicles and drop off an old one. And the roads were crap, so I'm a little tired. But anyway, thanks to those of you that are here. We had up to 10 here in the chat to begin with, which is great. But hopefully we'll get a few more. But thank you for everybody to everybody that is here, to everybody that started chatting. I put the chat there so you guys can see it while I'm on the screen, which I kind of think is cool. I'm glad StreamYard allows that now. But Mr. Big Chris was the very first one here. What's up, Big Chris? Thank you for being here. I'm shouting out the people right now. That's what I'm doing. So thank you guys for being here. Shadow Ops is here as well. Thanks for being here, Shadow. Let's go through down the list. Mr. Victor, RC Jets, what's up with you? Howdy. Hope you guys are enjoying your dinner. My voice is a little funky, sorry. Mr. Michael Berry, yes, I know the music. I try to mix it up a little bit. I've got some new things in the works there too. Trying to get a soundboard going on the channel. But what is up to you? Thanks for being here. Mr. Donston Henry's here as well. It's funny you've got that little plane in your avatar there, because that's the one I'm going to be talking about today, Mr. Henry. Who else? Mr. Slapnuts is here. Thanks for being here, Spencer. What is up with you? Looks like you got some good flying in the other day. And who else is here? I think Mr. RC Pilot Will. He made it. What's up, man? Thanks for being here. I hope that it sent out the notifications that it was going live. I tried to do the stream, trying to get them set up early, and then send out something on Facebook to different various groups to see if they show up. Not all of them show when it's live, but they do show eventually, and stuff will end up showing up, which is great. But that's what we got going on so far. And what is up to everybody? Thanks for being here. As most of you already know, this is Mr. Gooniac 33 and the place to be. I've got a website out there. Still not a whole lot going on there because I've still got so many things to do and so haven't debuted them yet. But check out my website. There's a way to get a hold of me there if you need to. We can ask questions, ask inquiries about burners and other stuff if you need to. Feel free to at that. Also take a look in the description below. It shows you all these different ways you can support the channel if you'd like to, or if you become a member, or just links in general. Just take a look. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that goodness, just to get this out there so more people can be made aware of Gooniac throwing out his positive infotainment and influence to people. Trying to influence the hobby in ways that's not telling you to go buy something because I got it for free. So anyway, trying to get people to be as successful as they can in this hobby without breaking the bank and without breaking all their stuff. So anyway, so I don't know if you guys took a look in the description, because I've got all the different topics that I wanted to talk about today. The screen's going to be changing color here a little bit, but I'm not going to be doing anything on tables or anything today. I will be here in front of y'all for you to see, but the plane I thought might be showing up today didn't show up, so we're just going to go off of what it was that I was talking about. So as I said, there's four topics, four of the main topics, and we might go in order, we might not, doesn't matter, but those are the things I'd like to talk about today. And as usual, I want to talk about all things RC. I mean, within reason. All things RC for me is going to be RC airplanes, which means all the different types of planes, and then possibly some surface too, just a little bit here and there, because I decided to start dabbling in that again because it's been a long time. If people want to talk about helicopters and other stuff, they can too, but what I'm mainly going to focus on is RC aviation and a little bit of surface, just a little bit, because like I said, I'm getting back into it. I posted some videos on some shorts on me driving the car the other day. I did it on the live, but then I also drove Did some other stuff. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Check out the shorts that I've been posting, the video shorts that I've been posting. I don't know why they call them shorts. I should have called them reels. Because every time you say shorts, it sounds like you're talking about your own shorts. But anyway, go take a look at those. I had some pretty cool. That little Trek that I had, the FMS one, is pretty cool. Very simple. The batteries are only 1050 milliamps. And the thing runs for like 20 minutes, and it does like 25, 30 miles an hour, which is great. It's only like a 124 or 118 scale, super small. But anyway, so we're going to talk about some planes today, and let me get back to the chat so I can see what you guys are going on about. Okay, so let's get back to the chat here, and I'd like to make sure that everybody knows that I'm looking at what they're seeing in the chat. So that's part of the reason why I have it up there in this corner right here, so you guys can see it. And then also, I'll put up on the screen what you guys are talking about too, just because it's cool to interact with people. And that's what I think is missing on most of these shows. That's why Urban Legends RC is kicking butt with this live streams, because he's always interacting with the people, which is great. So I'm trying to follow his lead as far as that goes, because I think he does a really good job at that. And check him out if you haven't. And then Just Bashing It, he's good too. He's got a good show that's on before me. And it's just people chatting, having fun, talking about the hobby. That's it. That's what it needs to be. Nothing more, nothing less, just that. But so let's see what's going on. So Victor said, Airbus said hi, waving to her. One of these days I'll get to meet her, hopefully. And then Mr. Bear said he did get notified. Okay, that's good. And then Donson Henry said, Ray, I crashed last week, pushed it a little too hard. Hey, but if you had fun, that's all that matters. And since you're talking about it, I'll bring it up too. So that was the first thing on my list to chat about, is one of these killer deals that's out there right now. I think FMS and actual FMS and Fair RC have the deal. But I posted the link to Fair RC. If you haven't looked in the chat, I mean in the description, I'm going to post it here. So I'm just going to drop the link. So I first bought one of these. This is the very first V1 version of the FMS 70 millimeter Avanti. So it came out just around the same time that the F18 did, which was back in 2017, I believe, 2017. And it was on sale when it first came out. Its introductory price was $239, and that was a huge bargain for what it was, because it plane flew amazing. It was small. You could put it in the back of your car pretty easily intact. You didn't even have to take the wing. Didn't even have to take the wings off. It was a little bit smaller than the Freewing Avanti, but it was actually faster once it got up to speed. The 80 millimeter accelerated faster and got to speed quicker. But if you're able to, I followed a guy with his Freewing. If you were able to stick with him, you'd eventually pass him, because that plane was faster. So the older one, that was the original one with the 1850 kV motor from the older stuff. That one was on sale for $239. So that link right there, Fair RC, they had it on sale for the new V3 on sale with the new upgraded motor and everything. They had that one on sale for $249. It's still on sale right now. So if you see the link there, take a look at that link. Go get it, because that is a freaking screaming deal on that plane. That's just a regular link. That's not an affiliate link. It's just a regular link. Click it, because that is a good plane. They are incredibly aerobatic. Now, the cool thing about this new one is that the old one had just a regular 1850 kV 2860, I think. 2860, 28 millimeter motor. And the thing was fast. It hauled ass. It was quick. This new one has the newest fan, which is a 3060 1900 kV, and that motor is a beast in those small 70s. So check it out. That is definitely one to go after. Definitely one to go get. $249 for a 6S full house plane. That's a pretty dang good bargain. So go check it out. That's under #1 in my description there. I was hoping that I'd get it here today. It didn't show up, but like I said, I've had one before. I had the very first V1. I put a couple different fans in it, a couple different setups. I had a 13 blade that I put in there that was really good. Used the stock motor, but I put a 13 blade rotor, and that made a big difference in performance. But just the stock fan was perfect in that plane. So take a look at that link. The link is in the description if you want to go look at FairRC. I think FMS has it as well. Wherever you get it, if you see it on sale for $249.99, that is a bargain for a 6S bird. That is a really good bargain. So let's see what RC Pilot Will said. He got the J20 super locked in today. Crow brake you can use to land and take. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. That's I think I might have that plane on my list of things to get. We'll have to see. I've got too many planes right now, though. I don't need to be getting anything else until I put some stuff together. I would like to get a 70 or 80 F-22, but he says he actually runs that fan at his Freewing, F-16, and F-22. Yeah, they're really good fans. And they can actually go 7S too, which is crazy. I can't even imagine them going up to the 7S. That's just nuts. But so anyway, that's number one. So I think who was talking about that? There was talking about getting the plane that's next on the list here. Yeah, I think it was. I can't find it right now. But so next on the list, because we've got a couple of things we're going over, is another new plane from Freewing, which was a little bit of a shock to a lot of people. I mean, it was to me. I didn't know it was coming. But it is, and sorry for the screen changing. It's going to change color because of the screens that I'm looking at. But so this is the link for that. It is the Motion RC, the new 90mm ARES is what they're calling it. It is a big bird. It looks Avanti-like, but it's different. It's got a different wing, different body. It's got vectoring, thrust vectoring. It's a couple different, so sorry for the screen changing. A couple different configurations and colors. It's got a red, black, and white color. They've also got a yellow, black, and white color. And then you can also get a couple different versions for power systems. So you can get the usual, the 3668 1960 kV 6S setup, which is great, with 120 amp ESC. But then I think the most capable version is going to be the 8S version, which is going to be able to hover and do other stuff. I think the Two Brothers RC actually has a video of them hovering this thing too. But the cool thing about this plane is that it's going to have the vectoring, of course, and that's also going to, it also has its own gyros built in, which will help with the hovering and with just precision aerobatics. Got their new quick release wings, which is cool. It's got LEDs, removable nose, and just the usual Freewing good stuff. But yeah, so that's something that people have been excited about. That's not my kind of plane. It's probably not one that I plan on getting, but it is cool. It is cool to see that there's an option because, you know, FMS has their 90mm Avanti that has the thrust vectoring too. Now, I don't know if that one comes in 6S and 8S as well, and I don't know about its hovering capabilities, but it's just nice to see that there's multiples. So there's two big 90 sport jets that are, you know, you're able to get vectoring on, which is a pretty big deal, I think. Nice to have a couple different choices to be able to do that. But yeah, check that out. That's going to be cool. There's the link there. I posted it in the chat. It's also in the description. But that's going to be cool. I haven't seen many videos. I have a bad feeling that there's going to be a lot of crash and smash going on with that, just because I think it's a little beyond a lot of people's skill level. But hey, it's going to be cool. It'll be nice. It's nice to see something different. I love the Freewing Avanti. Only thing I dislike about it is the fact that the landing gear is so narrow, but it's still a great plane. They fly incredible. You get speed, you get aerobatics. It's durable. They take off in no time. Just fun planes. Just really good. Oh, hey, check it out. There's Mr. Moore, Urban Legend RC. What's up with you? I've been here my wife 11 years. Hey, trust me, I know what that's like. It's all good. Thanks for coming by to say howdy. Much appreciated. Um, so yeah, so take a look at the ARS. The only thing that's surprising me as of late is just these prices, and we know why they went up. We're not going to get into it, but prices have gone up. That is why I'm digging what FRC has been doing, because their prices should be going up. They have some prices going down, which is pretty badass. So this FMS Avanti I was talking about, they took basically $90 off from what they had been selling it for, because I noticed that they'd gone up to $349. So they took a lot off on that plane. So $339. So $249.99. That's like the introductory price when it first came out. So take a look. Some people are charging more. Some people are charging less. Just saying. Go do what works for you. And I know that the lower prices are always better. They are for me anyway. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. So, well, Victor, yes, we know Victor. You got it. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem for you. I don't think it will. But good luck. I know you're going to post video, so we'll look forward to the video that you post of it when you get it. So let's see what's Mr. Michael Bear saying. Another birthday is around the corner. Liking slower and slower models. For long, I'll be 3D printing flower bases. What you're talking about? Hey, do whatever works for you. I'm at a point now where I like fast, and I like slow, and I like maneuverable. Just a little bit of everything. I like pretty much all of it. I haven't been flying enough. So once I go fly one of my fast planes again, it's probably going to scare me at first, which is what I need to get me back into it. But yeah, we'll figure that out. So let's see here. So what is next on the list? Now this is going to be a little bit of show and tell. So we're going to actually have this one where you can see it. So back to this. Sorry, I'm a little scattered right now. There we go. So next on the list is, what do we have here? We have the something that's different for me because I haven't been doing this for a while. But we're going to be looking at the latest car that I've gotten. Unfortunately, this link is showing an out of stock vehicle, but I got mine from Hobby Zone, and it was a screaming deal. I could have gotten it with the battery and a charger, but it's okay. I didn't need it. And there goes the herky jerky screaming over the house. It is the Arma Typhon GROM 3S BLS. So let's see here. Let me get that to where you guys can see it. Is that Izzy again? What is it? Why are you meowing? All right, so let me put this in the chat. So I got the little GROM. I didn't realize how small it was, but I'm glad it is because I don't want a huge, gigantic thing in here. But I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Slapnuts, but don't worry, that's not gonna happen. So it's a Hobby Zone, so that's it. And you can click the link there. And I have it right here with me. I've already shown you the car, but I'm going to show you what has just shown up for it, which is, I got the one, this one that's listed here. I'll put that out of the way so you don't see it, just my eyes. So the one that I ordered does not come with the charger or with the battery, which is fine. I have ways of doing that. What I didn't realize is that they have a special proprietary, well, their own version of proprietary connector on there. So this is a 2S and 3S capable car. So I got a couple different batteries. I got 2200s because the batteries that they have are 1400s, 1300 and 1400s, but their dimensions are the same as these. So I'm like, why wouldn't I get a 2200 if I can get it for the same dimensions? So this is a 70C 2200. This is a 3S. I mean a 2S. That's what I'm saying. I got this from China Hobby Line, and they're cool enough to send some extra stickers too. Oops, what was that? What's going on? So they're cool enough to send some extra stickers too, which I wasn't expecting. So there's a sticker there, and a sticker there, and I'll either put this on the car or put it on something else. But I got two of these, and again, they are 2S 2200s and 70C, which is going to be good. It's going to be a good amount of punch. But these are 2200s, which is surprising to see that a 2200 is that small. This is a 2S again, but that's one. Now the other one that really surprised me, these are 3S, and this is a Sokokin 2200, and it is another 70C 2200. But look at the difference in size. So these are both 2200s. You know, one's a 3S, but this 3S is way smaller. So I'm hoping it's an actual 2200. But and then this is the other 2200. This is flat and long, but 2200s. And then I don't normally use adapters. I normally only use, well, you know, it's different airplanes and cars, but these come with IC2s. The BLX does. So I got adapters to go from the XT60 to a IC2 or EC2. So we're ready for that, and then let's pull out the car so you can see that. But so we're ready to deal with that. I still got to go through and charge the packs, and then we will get this thing ready to go. But I was all ready to drive it the other day and didn't realize, oh man, I ain't got no batteries. So there's the car. Pretty sweet little thing. And to think that this little car is capable of 50 miles an hour. That's just insane. That's just insane. I can't get over how small this thing is. So we're gonna get this thing out there and run it. It's got all the good stuff. The shocks are nice. Let's get this top off. We'll take a look in there. So we got the room for the batteries, all the room that we need. And yeah, just like Mr. Urban Legend said, put a Dean's on it. Dean's is the best, the most powerful. Chase the smoke out of it, crazy, whatever goodness. Yeah. So anyway, oh wait, looks like I still got the wrong one. Anyway, I got the connector to make this thing work. And if I have to change it, I will change it. I have no problem changing it. But let's just see how one of these batteries fit in here. It's got the you know, these 2S. Yeah, they fit. It's just a tight fit, but they do fit, which is good. All right, so they fit in there. Yeah, buddy, they do. So they do fit. It's a tight fit, but they do fit. Let's flip that over. These are the 2S 2200s. Yeah, they fit perfectly. And you'd like it so that they don't move around. So yeah, that works. That's the 2S. And then let's try it. It's just crazy to think that the 3S are actually smaller, and quite a bit smaller. I mean, look at that. That's the 3S. The 2S takes up the whole compartment. The 3S does not. So that's kind of crazy. That's just kind of crazy. Anyway, yeah, so that's what is going in this little bad boy. So looking forward to this. We'll have to for sure take video. Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that on the inside. But we for sure got to get video of this when we take it on out there. But is it backwards? Is it forwards? That goes backwards or forwards. That go like that. That go like that. There we go. So yeah, this is a cool little car. I'm like I said, I'm pretty amazed at the size and amazed at the speeds that they say it's going to do, but I'm also pretty happy with the strength of it. And they've got all the parts. You don't have to worry about parts. You get everything you need for it. No issue. So that is another one that I'm looking forward to running. I've already started running my little FMS car. Put 3 or 4 packs through that. That thing's been a blast. Lots of fun. And it's, I think, about the same size. But it's a monster truck, so it's not going to handle quite as good. Still handles pretty good, though. Handles way better than I thought. So it looks like Spencer was asking a question. Who makes the heaviest 2S 5200? I think one of the heaviest 5200s is probably going to be those really high-speed China hobby lines. I mean, if you're looking for heavy. There's also Turnigy. They have those old Turnigys that are heavy. Turnigy that are heavy. But yeah, there are lots of heavy batteries. When you start going into the low-end cheapy batteries, those things are heavy. But depends on what you're going to be using it for. If you need the weight, yeah. The Turnigy heavy duties, those are very heavy batteries, but they're very good batteries. So they're not going to be as good as, you know, the SMC or some of the others, but they're reliable, and yes, they're heavy. So it looks like he's looking for nose weight. Oh, Mr. the Fred Barron, what's up, Fred? How you doing? And Mr. Randy Livingood is here as well. What's up? So, and yes, Randy, that's my, I have a very good feeling that I'm going to be loving that little Typhon. It looks like a blast. Looks like a lot of fun. So, let's see what else is there to talk about. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to make sure to cover. Because there's, let's see what else is on sale. So I'm going to go and look at cars and trucks. We're looking for airplanes. Homepage, because it had sale stuff marked. So let's just go through the airplanes they've got on sale at Fair RC. Fair RC airplanes. They've got their own. So let's see what they got. So they have their own little Fair RC 1200 millimeter Blue Jay beginner plane on sale. I think it comes with, it's right ready to fly too. Comes with everything for $179. They have their own version of a T28, which is, you know, it's an old FMS that they have on sale for $119. And then they also have the Futuro, which is their own. You know, it's an FMS, but they call it Fair RC because they use their color. They have the lime green on sale for it's $429. I don't think that's on too much of a sale, but anyway. But there are, you know, take a look at FMS site and then at also at Fair RC and compare prices, because they've got all their different planes on sale. So, okay, so here we go. We've got the FMS 8 millimeter F86 that's on sale for $479.99. Another one of these deals that I actually got, but I think it's out of stock right now, is the excuse me, the 70 millimeter F-18. That's on sale. One of the best planes they've ever made. It's small and it's not 100% scale, but it's close. Take a look at that. I left it in the chat. That's definitely worth looking at. $229.99. That's a dang good deal. Way cheaper than it ever was originally, which is why I bought one. Looks like Mr. OG Nitro is in the house. What's up, Mr. OG Nitro? Thank you for coming by to say howdy. Very much appreciated. Good to see you on the channel. And then, so that's another one there. So what else do they have on? So they have a whole bunch of planes on sale. So they've got the one that I'm really kind of annoyed at is the price is way too high for this. But it's on sale now for a little bit less, $609.99. My God, I can't believe that. For the new FMS, the 70 millimeter A10. So take a look at that. It's on sale. That's a little more expensive than I think it should be, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. So then they've also got one of the best planes ever made, in my opinion. The FMS 80 millimeter BAE Hawk. That's also on sale. And that one is by far one of the best planes. So the FMS right there. Let's see if I can share that on the screen. So this is a plane that I've had I bought two, put it that way. They have it on sale for $30 off right now, which is great. Let me see if I can put that on the screen for y'all. They changed some stuff up here. There we go. Screen. Let's see here. It's probably going to look weird just for a second, but we'll switch it over. But this is the one I wanted you guys to see. Check this out. This is the plane. One of the best flying EDFs, whether it's a sport plane, scale plane, doesn't matter. This plane happens to be sport. Happens to be scale, but it flies just like a sport plane would fly. Flies really fast, like it was as if it was a speed plane. So totally. So this one's a little bit more expensive than what it was when I first bought it. When I first bought it, it was $349. But I think this one has a reflex or something in it too. But anyway, take a look at that. That's definitely worth checking out. Let's go back and see what else they got. But as you can see here, there's still a few things there on sale. Some of these prices are a little scary. I can't believe the price on this one because that was way under $400 when I first bought it. But times change. But this bird's always been good. The simple bird, the FMS 64 millimeter F-15. This is a really good flying plane for cheap, but it's out of stock right now. But that's a good price on that. I've had this bird as well. I got this as a gift. That one was definitely worth checking out. It's a little expensive, but considering what you get, it's still good. Another plane that I bought that I have yet to maiden is this guy. That's a good deal. Only $99.99. Good deal. It's super easy to put together, and I'm really looking forward to flying that one. And what else? So just go through and take a look. There's a lot of planes on sale right now. And these prices are not super inflated. Sure, like I said, some of them seem higher than they should be, but they're still lower than a lot of others. So definitely worth checking out. And And then let's take a look at some of the cars that I got. Oh, the car that I got from here. I'll just go to 118th. Just go straight to that. The one that I got was the Colorado. This little guy. And it's on sale for, I'll get back to the chat too. I'm not looking at that right now, but I will get back to it. This is a screaming deal. The one that I got is this. That's the one that I got. But you can get all these different colors. Great car. It's a little monster truck, so it's tippy, but it's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun with it. I don't want to do the whole just look at FMS thing, but FMS is one of the only sites right now that has reasonable prices. All the other guys, their prices are still shooting through the roof. Hobby Zone's another one. They've got some good prices up there too. They're Horizon dealers and FMS dealers, so they're definitely worth looking at. So let me get back and check out the chat, because I know you guys have been talking a little bit. You utilize those features you're holding hostage. No, I'm not holding them hostage. I got to get back to it. I need to check and make sure there's ways to set it up easy for me too. I'm also working on a soundboard. I kept telling you to do a soundboard, but I'm gonna do a soundboard too. Thanks for being here, Mr. Urban Legend. Much appreciated. Thanks for the support. I'm gonna support you because you have one of the funniest shows out there. But I'll keep going. Oh wait, you're not going where? So here you are you're teasing, man. What the hell? So let's see what else here. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Yes, the the A10 is badass. The only problem is I don't like how much they're costing right now. Those prices are way up there. Urban Legends playing with this. So now it's got 2 phones in hand and a laptop and all that. But anyway, don't forget to hit the likes, guys. I know you guys have been doing that, and I appreciate it. I've been getting more likes than I normally do, thanks to everybody mentioning it and checking it out, but I do appreciate it. So what else is there in the RC land that needs to be blown out there? Oh, that's another thing I just noticed. FMS just debuted a new head tracking system for you FMS people. I mean, for you FPV people. So that might be something worth checking out. I don't know if it's going to be on sale right away or if it's going to be pre-order or what, but that's definitely something worth looking at. You may want to take a look at that. Ty, you know what I'm saying, bro. All right, man. All right. And yeah, let's see what happens with these sales. I'm surprised. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I think that the RC industry is being hurt pretty bad by these prices shooting up. No need to go into why, but we know why. But hopefully there's something that there's so many different things that are just costing people more now, and that's just not cool. And RC is supposed to be our stress relief, and we got to get stressed out just trying to pay for our own toys for our own enjoyment. That's a little too much, but we do what we got to do. We make it work. So but yeah, so that's some of the things that I've been looking at, and some of the things I've been, like I said, I have so many planes in boxes that need to be built. I know that FMS Avanti goes together in no time, and then some of these other planes too. But the weather's never been crazy hot this summer, but I'm still going to be getting out doing some more stuff at reasonable times, at reasonable temperatures. So we'll get back out there. But that's pretty much all that I wanted to go over today. Make sure to chat with you guys and interact with peoples. But looking forward to running these. I haven't tried these. I have some of these for my the other 3300s that I use in my Turbo Timber Evo. So let's see what these ties going on about. You to get a new plane. There's my So hey, you know what, Ty? Now that you're talking about that, let me pull up a plane that I wanted you to take a look at. Um, I don't know if you're still flying or not, but one that I actually wanted to. I need to. So I need to get on that sim and look and see what you can do. Yeah, they put the head tracker thing there on Fair RC for FMS, so it's already up there. That's cool. But airplanes, let's go to type. Let's go to trainer and beginner. So there's a couple of planes that I wanted you to check out that might be worth flying on these sims. I don't know what if they have an easy star on there or not, but this is definitely one to take a look at. This type of plane, because this plane will teach you how to fly everything. I prefer this style of plane. Check out the chat there, Ty, and there it is on the screen. It's a in the easy trainer. That's definitely worth. A plane like that is good to learn on because they fly like every type of plane that's out there. You can fly it like a jet. You can fly it like a warbird. You can adjust the CG to make them fly differently. So planes like that, I always recommend to people. My trainer, it looks a lot like that one. Let's see if I can. So OG, if you have a plane, if you've ever flown, I know you've flown planes. I think you used to fly nitro planes back in the days. But that style plane is by far one of the best to learn how to fly. I mean, the high wing trainers are good too. Then there's also, if you want to stick to Horizon Hobby, Hobby Zone. Let's go to airplane. Because a couple different beginner planes that are worth flying. The Apprentice from Horizon Hobby. That's definitely one to look at. I'll put the link here as well. Take a look at that. That is a really good plane, especially this one because it's got its own transmitter and everything. It comes ready to fly. So it comes with everything. That one's on sale, and they're EPO, so they're super durable. Comes with the transmitter and all that stuff. So you can get a plane with everything you need to fly: charger, batteries, transmitter, all of that for $239.99. That's a good deal, and you're just ready to go. It comes with the transmitter you can use, with the battery, with the charger, all of that. So definitely something worth looking into. Quick and easy. I might even just get one as a plug and play just to have as a plane to buzz around with. Take a look at that. I think I posted that in the chat. Take a look and see. Take a look. Aero Scout's good. The Champ is good. The Aero Scout's really good. The little bell landers are a little bit better, so you might want to check those out. What else do they have? The Aero Scout, I think the Aero Scout's limited just a little bit. But if you get to the on the sim, there's, I think it's the, I don't know if they have a 4-channel version, but there is a plane on there that will really teach you how to fly without safe. It's an Easy Star. That's definitely one. I don't know if they've got it here. See if I can put it on the screen. So let's see here. So it's going to look crazy for a second, but take a look at this one. That's definitely worth the money because it comes with everything you need, absolutely everything you need. And they fly great. So that's one. Let's go back. We've got, there's the mini Aero Scout. I didn't know about this guy. That's definitely a good one. I've never seen that. That could probably be good. I think that's RTF. Yeah, for $129.99, that's a screaming deal. Check that one out. That's definitely worth looking at. I think it's a brush motor, but still, that's really good. That's a good plane there. I have one of these. Not that. I don't want to add it to the cart. I didn't want to add it to the cart. Oops. Ain't buying that. This is definitely a good plane. You can even get one with the flight stabilization, which is good. I think it's called, they call it their own, they have their own version called a Vector, I think. But that's a good one. I have that plane. I wouldn't say that's a trainer unless you can get some form of stabilization in there, like safe, somewhat like safe. What else? FMS had some new planes come out. I haven't tried those yet. This is a very good trainer. It's a little bit more expensive, but it is a good trainer. It's got DPS. It's got all that stuff in it. It's really good. It's a little bit more expensive at $329.99, but it can do a lot, and it comes with everything you need. So it's very cost effective. It's worth the money. You get a lot of stuff with it. Comes with the radio, comes with the battery, comes with the charger. So it is a good plane. It's a good plane. A little bit more money, but it is definitely worth it. They even have Cletus McFarlane has his own version of this plane now, which is kind of cool. But what else they have? They have the Ranger from FMS, which is actually a good little trainer as well. Sorry about the chat. I'll get back to the chat in a second, guys. They've got different colors for that one. This is actually a good deal, and you can get a ready to fly and a plug and play. $189.99. I think these are a little bit better because of the tricycle gear, and it's got that goofy little spring up there in the front. But these are good trainers. But if you want a trainer that will teach you how to fly every type of plane out there, the Aero Scout is a good one, as well as this plane here. Any plane of this style, I consider to be the best all-around trainer for today's type of planes, because you can get them to fly like any type of airplane. Just by the different batteries that you use, by adjusting the CG, you can get it to fly like a jet, you can get it to fly like a warbird, you can get it to fly like a glider, any one of those. The Dynam has a good version of it called the Hawk Sky. There's the couple different types of planes, but that type of plane I think is good for that. So, all right, that's it for the sharing. But anyway, ailerons, yes, you got to have ailerons. And Spencer, thanks for being here. Much appreciated. I'm glad I was able to get on there with you guys the other night for a little bit, but thanks for being there. And thanks for being here. Have a good night. And yeah, so let's see what y'all said. So I got it on the screen, Ty. I got it on the screen. And you're not using safe is a good thing. And if you're going to crash, may as well do it in style. But no, we need to get on this sim one of these days, and I can show you some stuff. And yeah, the Mini is a great, that looks like a good plane. Yes. The Bigfoot is a great little plane, and I'm going to try that one on 4S just for the heck of it, because that's a really fun little plane with what they've got. So Turbo Timber, I think, is a good plane for you too, Ty. It's a little bit more maneuverable. You want something that's a little bit more self-correcting. What I like, the Turbo Timber Evo, that's a great plane. You can make that do whatever, and fly that one with safe, because then if you get in trouble, push a button and it'll save itself. But if you need ailerons, the Turbo Timber Evo, oh my God, that is a great plane. I don't fly mine enough. I need to go fly it more, but it is a great plane. Lots of fun. So once you get better, you can, believe it or not, I put a 5800 in mine, up to a 6200 with zero issues. So anyway, I don't want to keep yammering, but I did want to share some stuff with you guys and talk about RC things. And I think we've done that today. Talked about cars, we've talked about jets, we've talked about regular planes, talked about trainers. which is what I want to do. I want to be able to interact with you guys and talk about the stuff that we do on the regular without it being filled with the usual banter of, oh, this is the best plane I ever got. No, I want to do it from a perspective of, hey, this is what I want you guys to succeed with, not just buy it because of my affiliate link. So thanks for being here while you were, Mr. Donson Henry, and have good appointments in the morning, but thanks for being here. And I think that's about it for us, y'all. But I do appreciate everybody being here. Mr. Urban Legends, thanks for being here. All you that were here, Slapnuts, the Fred Barron, Donson Henry, Victor RC Jets, Michael Bear, all you guys, thanks for coming by and listening to me blab about this fun thing called RC. Hopefully we will be able to get back to it next week. I didn't realize that we had a holiday this weekend, so I plan on possibly doing some RCing, and I definitely have to do some working on my car. But get out and fly something, y'all. Get out and do something, RC, and have fun and enjoy yourself. Don't get all stuck up on with what's happening in the world today. Just try to relieve some stress and have fun and not worry about craziness. But Motion RC Rescue Helicopter, I don't even know what that is. Never heard of that one. I think that is that the one that that other one that they were talking about from Cletus McFarland? I don't know. But Arrows Checker, that's a good one too. Yes, you're right. That's true. That's right. That's the other Arrows plane. They have a good one. But yeah, so maybe next time we have a show, we'll be talking about trainers, and maybe I'll throw up some sim time. Who knows? And maybe I'll show you guys some things that I can do on the sim, and see if anybody wants to join. But I'm gonna end it now, and I do appreciate everybody being here, but I'm tired. My eyes show it. Need to get going. Go get some sleep of my own. But I do appreciate everybody being here. Long weekend, 3 days. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Hopefully the weather's good where you are and you get out to fly. Drive some cars. Drive some boats. Fly some helis. Do some FPV. Do some droning. Whatever. Get out and enjoy yourself, guys. And I will see you on the next one. Posting shorts all the time. So take a look at the channel any chance you get. Adios.